Live from Salt Lake City, Utah, this is Fox 13 News at 9.
Last month, a Native American church got back what the state of Utah took from it 8 years ago.
Today, church members held a ceremony to celebrate the return of their peyote chief, a plant and a powerful hallucinogen. Fox 13's Katie Carlisle has that story.
I'm one of the chief that have stand for what our freedom was given, and that freedom is our religion.
A Native American tradition continues despite the state of Utah's best efforts.
Historically, the government has only stepped in to squash our beliefs.
In 2000, James Warren Flaming Eagle Mooney was arrested for using peyote in religious ceremonies. Prosecutors filed charges against him and the Oklevueha Native American Church.
It's one of the oldest, I guess you would say, of sacraments that our people know.
That sacrament has been responsible for literally thousands of people to overcome drug addictions, alcoholism.
The Utah Supreme Court ruled in favor of the church, saying members could use peyote. And when federal prosecutors began to pursue action, the Utah Federal Defender's Office came to the church's aid. No charges were ever filed. This ceremony was meant to honor those defenders.
Their appreciation, that's what they're going to give here.
The Defender's Office also helped the church get back this plant the church calls the peyote chief.
They actually came during a crisis to protect our spirituality.
Church leaders say the peyote chief presides over their religious ceremonies, and they had to get a new one after this was confiscated back in 2000. Authorities let it dry out, which church leaders consider sacrilegious. But church members say the dried peyote plant still maintains its power and therefore its place in their religious ceremonies.
Our way of worship, our way of our singing, and the language. Every one of these we use to praise the Almighty God.
Katie Carlisle, Fox 13 News, Utah.